Hey, this is Tank and Trucker here. Today, I'm just doing a replay that I had ran this match a little bit ago in my T25-2. Um, it's a pretty nice little tank destroyer. I like it. Uh, does I think it's like 240 average damage when you hit targets. Yeah, 240. The standard round penetration on this is only 170. Um, for some reason, I did loaded gold ammo right off the bat, and I completely forgot to take it off. So I shot nothing but gold in this match, and I paid for it at the end because I ended up losing like 38,000 credits. So yeah, um, I always try and the very first round out of my barrel, I always like it to be gold. That way, the very first round that you hit somebody with, it's gonna do damage, and it's towards your damage done. I don't know. It's just something I always want to have that very first round in the magazine, gold. I would say about 95% of the time I remember to um, hit the number one button and put it back on standard ammo. But like I said, I forgot to put it on this match. Um, With this tank destroyer, you have 850 hit points. Um, and when they got an IS-3s, and they've got they had one of the raviolis, I think, too. Yeah, they got a ravioli, um, prototype, T29. Nah, T29, not really worried about that. Um, they did have an OI, I believe. Yep, they had an OI. Hits you with a derp. This thing has really not much in it of any armor. Um, so on this map, I was just planning on kind of staying in the back and sniping for the I'd say first half the game. And if they started really rolling over us, then I would move to what side I needed to be to help out. We did have a much better team than they did. We had one guy with a win rate of 156, and one with 217, and they had one, two, three. Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players that were either just barely above 400, 450 and lower, basically. Mainly around the 300 mark. So yeah, we did have a much better team, but you never know. I mean, I've had I got a buddy of mine. He runs. It was a lucky shot. He disappeared. There was a hill there, and I still hit him, so I got really lucky on that hit. But to be honest with you, I don't even know what one I hit there. He runs one of the mods that lets you know what your win chance is at the beginning of the match, and I've had matches where he's like, "Oh, dude, we got this in the bag, 80% chance to win," and we just get romple stomped. I thought he was actually over the hill because I was aiming at his turret, and then when I shot, I realized he's on the other side of the hill. But anyways, yeah. So just because you got a better team than them, I mean, we're beating them 7-2 right now. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, they can have an awesome comeback and just wipe you out. I've been on teams that have had 4 and 5 super unicoms and 3 and 4 blue guys, and the enemy team's got like 2 blue players and maybe 1 super unicom, and they just roll right over. I mean, just steamroll us. So yeah, sometimes it's just, I don't know if a lot has to do with placement of the map, where tanks are going, who's covering what area. But when they got down as 9-3, I decided, well, if I don't push, I'm not going to get any damage here, so I need to move, because obviously they're not going to get near our cap. So, and like I said, the reason I stayed back with this is because it has no armor, and you only have 850 hit points. Two good hits from or 3 good hits from like an IS-3 and an IS-6 or whatever, and you're dead. The one I was worried about really mainly is the OI, and he actually shoots me here in a minute. That T29 is just giving me a side. Right here, if I would have had standard rounds. Yeah, and the OI just hit me. blew both my tracks off and did 287 damage. So I actually feel pretty lucky. Yeah, I hit that T29. I believe it was in this upper plate and with a gold round, and it still bounced. So that leads me to believe that I made the right decision. I actually, well, didn't make a decision. It, it panned out better off that I forgot to change it back to standard ammo. I was a little confused after that OI hit me. I had no clue where he hit me from, because if you look where I was, and then I saw him, he finally lit up over at like F8. He probably figured I was going to be an easy kill, because it's saying, you know, if you know your armor values and stuff, you know that this TD does not have that much. I mean, it's pretty thin armor. If it's over 40 millimeters anywhere on this TD, I'd be surprised. And they had an IS-6, and I can almost guarantee if I were shooting straight standard rounds right now, I would have bounced probably every round off that IS-6, because that thing has just got the weirdest armor. And he was trying to get out of there, so I figured I better track him and let the team get some more shots in on him. So, you know, I was pretty happy with this match so far. I've only been hit once, and you know, I'm already up to 1,383 damage that I know of. I actually did get that kill on the tank that was lit up and then went invisible. I apologize. I forgot about that tank. I should have paid attention when I looked at the after action stats, and I could have told you what it was that I killed, but oh well. And the thing was, is being he wasn't lit when my round hit him. It doesn't show on my damage done. It doesn't show you the damage that you did, and it does not show you what tank, TD, RD, whatever it was, you know, that you hit. It doesn't show it because obviously it wasn't lit, so the program doesn't know. But I saw this IS-3 was almost dead, and I thought, yeah, I'm taking this one. I got lucky to actually really get that kill, because he started pulling forward, and the tanks that were to the left of him, to the right of me, were starting to pen him pretty good. So it was nice to swing in there and actually get a kill on him. But anyways, it was just a replay on the T25-2 Tier 7 tank destroyer. Got a really good gun. When your top tank can use standard rounds pretty easily. If you get into where you got some tier 8s and 9s, you know, pick and choose your targets, what you shoot at, or just, you know, it's got a pretty decent reload. I think it's right around 5.5 seconds, maybe. I know it's I'm pretty sure it's under 6 seconds. So, you know, if it gets to where you got a lot of heavily armored targets, you know, just switch your ammo real quick and go from a standard to a premium round, or you know, a premium to HE if you're absolutely not penning anything. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this replay, and I will see you on the battlefield.